Hello guys, this is the Gaming Revolution here and welcome back to an all new Firebase Z video. Today I want to talk about two big pieces of information, one regarding the boss zombie and also the wonder weapon for the map. I do have to say though that the following two clips that you are about to see are from my full trailer breakdown of the Firebase Z gameplay trailer. My breakdown ended up being almost 30 minutes long and I understand that not a lot of people will want to sit down and watch the entire video. So I decided to take these two portions from that video and release it as its own standalone video for you to enjoy. Okay, so now we see a shot of the boss zombie. So I believe this boss zombie is called a mimic, because Treyarch have just released this intel today coming from Omega. I don't know why it's written in English though, but it says it's from Dr. Dimitri, and it's dated the 11th of May 1984. So I don't know when this map is going to be set, because we know that Outpost 25 was completed in February, specifically February the 15th. So that means this map is going to be dated probably after May 1984. It says identification specimen K7 1924, species unknown. It says subject specimen recovered from the Dark Ether dimension on May 1984. Subject recovered by miner Tobias Shrek. It definitely doesn't say Shrek. What the hell does that say? Shrunk? Shork? I can't even read that. Anyways, it says subject was captured alive. And then it says, while caged, subject transformed into several common objects seemingly at will. Weight of subject changed based on the object it transformed into. So the subjects that it transformed into were a crate, an equipment storage container, a chair, a rifle, and an Ethereum containment canister. It says subject was terminated after escaping containment. It says with additional research we could potentially adapt creatures' camouflage abilities for human warfare. Implications are massive. Prior to termination, subjects used phenicile tentacles to attack soldiers as it stormed through the base. Tentacles appear to operate independently from arms and legs. Subject able to extend tentacles and grapple unsuspecting humans. Upon examination, DNA is part human. The disfigured face observed in autopsy report resembled that of Private Glaskov, missing in action last month in the Dark Ether dimension. So that appears to be how this creature has formed. This Omega informant obviously went into the Dark Ether and had started to corrupt and mutate within the Dark Ether, and I guess that is how this creature has formed. And yeah, so basically this boss is going to work like Prop Hunt from multiplayer, where it is literally going to be able to transform into other objects and then surprise you and come out of nowhere and attack you. We did receive this poster the other day showing these Dark Ether canisters, and then this boss just sprung out of it. So yeah, this is going to be very weird. It's literally just going to be able to hide as different objects, something we have never seen in zombies before. This is a completely new mechanic, and it really does beg the question if they could add in Prop Hunt into zombies like we have it within multiplayer, where it could be to do with this boss. I would love to see Prop Hunt in zombies. You know, we could play as Requiem versus the Mimic. Sort of like turned from Black Ops 2 zombies, but instead of just being a normal zombie, you could be the Mimic, and then you have to hide on the map. So it could be the Mimics versus Requiem. I think that would be an awesome mode. I really do think that Treyarch are going to add Prop Hunt into zombies, seeing as this boss is literally turning into props. And the interesting thing about this is this boss was actually leaked before release. So I think this was at some point planned to maybe even be on D Machina, but it was cut from the game and saved for this map instead. But yeah, it has these two tentacles on its back and it's able to grapple with them, so it's going to be able to move very fast as it grapples, and it can probably sling you and whip you with them as well. Because it does resemble the Magua, due to it mutating in a similar way to the Apothecans in the Dark Ether, I assume that its blue mouth will be its weak spot, where you will be able to deal the most damage. So maybe you can only shoot it when it opens its mouth. Oh, and this Mimic zombie reminds me very much of the Muchler on the Darkest Shore in World War II zombies. It's very similar aesthetically wise. It also has the two different things on its back that it seems like it's going to be able to whip us with and mantle with, and it seems like it would probably move in a similar way too. So yeah, it does seem like, since it was rumored that Sledgehammer Games were initially working on this game before Treyarch took over, and they were helping out Ravensoft, then maybe they did play a big role in the inspirations for some of these zombie types, especially because the Elder Gods also very much resemble the Panzer Morder final boss on the Final Reich. But this creature too is also made up of a bunch of different zombies and creatures. There's multiple different heads that are sticking out of it. So considering according to Omega, this boss can turn into a rifle, then maybe when you are spinning the mystery box, there is a rare chance that when you pull a weapon, this boss could actually be hiding as a weapon, and it could surprise you similar to the jump scare on Die Maschine, but this time the boss starts attacking you. We then see that the character gets the wonder weapon from the mystery box, which is obviously legendary rarity. Now, I thought that this would just be a mastercraft for the AK when we saw an image of it on the Season 1 Reloaded poster. Well, no, it turns out that this is the wonder weapon. Maybe it will be coming as a mastercraft for the AK as well, but basically this wonder weapon is the rumored ray rifle that has been leaked for quite some time. It was apparently going to come with Die Maschine. There was going to be an upgrade quest revolving a raven and stuff like that, but I guess this wonder weapon was saved for this map instead, and it's a mix between an AK-47, the ray gun, and also the Wonder Wolf. So yeah, it's a very cool weapon, and Treyarch have also posted this blueprint for it over on Twitter. So you can see it says Dimitri down there, and I think it was made by Peck and Dimitri then, or at least Peck was monitoring the project. But you can see it has the barrel assembly, which I believe is, you know, just like the Wonder Wolf, and there is the elemental converter. Basically, the standard version is just going to shoot these purple lasers. It really reminds me of the Volk. I think it was a weapon in Advanced Warfare. I'm sure the upgrades are going to be very cool though. The weapon looks very, very cool, I have to say. And the thing is, on this blueprint, the weapon is given the name Reactive Avtomat is Lookhatel Kurle 84. And yeah, I probably butchered that pronunciation there, but it abbreviates to RAIK84, aka Ray K84, which is a bit of wordplay on AK-47. So yes, this is definitely the Ray Rifle, aka the Ray K84, the ray gun version of the AK. Anyways, thank you for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're not here for the latest and greatest Call of Duty news and information. So anyways, thank you for watching, and bye.
Weaver, I'm still in the field. I have to meet a contact.
I am not proud of everything I have done, but I am proud of what I am doing. Omega must be stopped, no matter the personal cost to people like you and I.
No, my friend. They are the ones who are going to pay.
They have already opened their new worlds.
Ravenov, my team's reached the village.
Requiem, welcome to Vietnam. We have to get out of here now.
On the move.
What is that?
I'd pick up the pace if I were you, for Max's sake.
Yeah!
That's it, you.
If you're lying to me, if you betrayed her, if any harm comes to her, I will kill you myself.